All right, hello. Welcome one, and welcome all. I hope everyone's been having a great day so far. Happy holidays. You know, happy almost New Year's. Or at least it's almost New Year's for me. It's probably New Year's already for some people. So yeah, hope everyone's been having a great one. I'm talking a little quieter than usual today, or at least for now. I have no idea if I need to do any reading for this game or not. I do know it's like a mystery game. It's something that I've been pretty interested in playing for a long time. So yeah, I'm trying not to expend too much energy in case I have to do a lot of reading. I don't know how much voice acting is in this game or not, but yeah. So this is the Somnium files. It's been out for a few years. It's essentially like this this mystery game. It's what's a good way to describe it? I honestly don't know the best way to describe it. Actually, hold on. Let me take care of some background noise real quick. One second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, let's just get into it. I don't know if this is like a point and click kind of game. I don't know if this is like purely visual novel. I legitimately don't know. I believe I changed all the settings before the game started, because once you first launch the game for the first time, it does like you can change all the video settings outside of the game. So I pretty much put everything at max. I'm pretty sure my computer can handle it, but if I notice any weird stuttering or anything like that, then I'll fix it up. So, all right, 1 second. Everything's gonna pause for a sec. There you go. I had to change a tab somewhere. Yeah, I have it set up on borderless, so if I ever click off the screen, it just completely pauses the game. So, yeah, we'll see what this game is about. I've been playing this off for way too long. It's been on my games to play list for a while, but it just never, I don't know, I always prioritized a bunch of other stuff. And then from what I heard, the sequel to this game came out like a month or two ago, so it's like, oh man, I took too long. So yeah, time to catch up a little bit. Let me double check the options just in case these options are different. Yeah, because none of these are video settings. All of that you change outside of the game, which is interesting. Yeah, cursor speed is fine. I think the volume is just fine because I'll just control that with sliders anyway. Yeah, scrolling, fast forward over skip unseen content on, off. Why is that on by default unless I'm misrepresenting what that actually means? Well, if that's it by default, I'm gonna assume that that's not a bad thing. So I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. But if I notice anything weird going on, I'm definitely gonna fix that. All right, enough stalling. Let's go. Language English. I assume one of these is Japanese, and I don't know the other. Right, game autosaves, so that's good to know. This story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are I didn't read fast enough. It's a fictional game, is what it's trying to say. Okay, I'm getting circus vibes. And as far as I know, this is like a murder mystery game, and you're like playing as a detective. But I've tried to keep myself as spoiler-free as possible, so there isn't much else I can tell anyone about this game. We just gotta experience it for ourselves. Oh. Okay, someone tied to a carousel, and they're bleeding, and I think they're dead. This might be the mystery that we're trying to solve. I think she's missing her eyes. Oh. That's brutal. The Somnium files. I wonder if it's I or AI, and I've just been mispronouncing it this whole time. Maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe it's some wordplay. Not too sure. Day 1, Friday. Whatever SIG I is supposed to mean. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. Which, by the way, as I've mentioned, I don't know how much voice acting is in this game or not, which is why I'm speaking with, I'm not as loud as I normally am. I'm trying to conserve my energy, so if there is a lot of reading to do, I'd be able to do it and not, get winded after. I don't know if this is a loading screen or if I'm supposed to click. I was supposed to click. Okay. Yep, that's a murder, all right. Pretty gruesome one. Oh, right into it. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimonies, already butchering. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. You got it. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Now here's the thing, I'm assuming the name is pronounced Date, because, there's also a detective in the Yakuza series. His last name is pronounced Date, so I assume it's the same thing. I assume the game will eventually confirm or deny this, but yeah. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. You got it. Okay, so you can move the cursor with the keys or with the mouse. The mouse feels a lot better, of course. What's the difference between the cursor and the sight? Oh, actually rotating. Okay. Select, investigate, cancel, blah, 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 blah. I want to know how to rotate the camera with my mouse. That's what I need to know. Pre-cursor, click select. Right click. Got it. All right. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. I like the music already. This is nice. All right. Who this? My boss? Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Okay, any suspects? The rain is awful, huh? So what am I doing here? Who found the body? Yeah, we could start with some... Actually, what is this? I call her boss. She runs Abis? Abis? I'm gonna go with Abis for now. A special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right now, she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Alright, that's it. This rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year.
Oh good, voice acting. I may not have to read everything.
It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
So, what am I doing here, boss?
Are you serious?
Oh. Date's got a bit of heterochromia going on. 2 different color eyes.
You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
Ah, it's Abyss.
I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Also, what is this little mascot thing? It's like a teddy bear with a giant eye for a face. That's something. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Yeah, we have any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago? Ah, alright. So there might be some, like, serial killing going on. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Nothing else to say. Dialogue exhausted. Alright. Let's see. One very quick second. Game's gonna pause. Yeah, once again, it's in borderless, so if I ever click out of the screen, it just completely freezes. I'm just looking at the chat. I don't know why. I've never seen, like, any of these, like, chat messages pop up before. Like, chat disconnected. Like, that's never popped up in the actual chat before. Oh well, I'll ignore it. There's no way for me to clear it. Alright, Inspector, what's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Alright, nice to meet you, Kagami. Wait, what happens if I ask twice? Do I get new dialogue, or do they just repeat?
It's Kagami, sir.
Oh. Can I ask again? Is it the same?
Kagami.
Oh. What happens if I ask a fourth time?
Are you serious? It's Kagami!
Okay, I'm sorry. What happens if I ask again? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. They could have told me they could have told me the first time. They didn't need me to have a don't meet your heroes moment with this guy. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
So, anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
I understand. I should really use the look option first before I start talking to people in the future. An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. He's inspecting the scene now. Still inspecting the scene. Okay. Pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. His name is... what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
Wow. This game just lets you just mess with people, huh? Crazy. Is Date just that kind of guy? He just likes messing with people? Policeman, a local cop. Still a local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Alright. There's another policeman there. Another local cop. Nothing to say to him. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. It's a fence. It's still a fence. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. No leads here. It's a bench. Nothing suspicious about that. The panda ride looks lonely. Why is it sitting next to a table? A parasol's getting pelted by the rain. Indeed. That's also a bench. That's also a fence.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal.
Oh my god, it's the mascot thing. It talks.
The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
You telling me teenagers came and ripped the horses off the carousel and impaled them upside... How? How strong are these kids? Looks almost pitiful. Okay. This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? The old Ferris wheel is over there. Feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. Actually, now that the game pointed it out, it kinda does. Can't look at the keep out tape. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to have yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Ah, lore. I love me some lore. Alright, let's look at what we're here for. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. It's the main column holding up the roof. Of course. I thought I saw something green over here. Because I guess green means you haven't looked at it yet. The body's mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Aiba. Her official designation is eyeball. Ah, I get it. AI and ball, eyeball, big eye on the front. Yep. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh. Oh, so that's why Date has heterochromia. That glowing yellow eye of his is this built in. That's interesting. Imagine having an eye, a fake eye in your skull that talks to you. Interesting.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Aiba's vision modes. While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in F1. Thank you. Damn. It took one eye.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
Yeah, I have a dead woman.
I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
Can't look at her face anymore.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
So, just wild guess from here, because, you know, one of the fun thing about mysteries is always hypothesizing. Date's left eye is the eye that has the AI in the eye. That I'm gonna end up making a tongue twister eventually. Yeah. So I'm wondering if she was the same way and she also had an AI in her left eye, and then the person who killed her did it to get the eye. But that's just a wild assumption. I know pretty much nothing.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
We don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Morbid?
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Oh, God, she was alive to feel it?
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
Fuck. That's pretty gross.
The eyeball has also not been recovered from the scene.
So the killer took it with them.
That is highly likely.
Why would they do that?
I believe answering those kinds of questions is your job, Special Agent Date.
Oh, great. An AI with sass. Nice. Nice to have some personality jammed in my eye.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Oh, tears, not tears. Oh.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Inside? Did you hear that, boss?
Yeah, I definitely did. I couldn't tell where it came from, though.
You hear that? That sound just now.
The sound? I didn't hear anything.
Well, you're closer to the column than me. Inspector, that sound just now.
You heard it too, sir? I wonder what it was.
Okay, so you're the only one who didn't hear. He's the only one who failed his perception check. Alright, the noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
I'm in X-ray mode? Oh. Okay. That's a person. That's a person hiding inside the column.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on... ran up the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Oh, it's an laser revolver. What year is it?
Izuki.
Ooh. And why are you holding what clearly looks like a murder weapon? Well, one thing's for sure. Whoever this Mizuki is, she didn't do it. It's never the first person who you think it is in any mystery ever. Not that I'm, like, an aficionado when it comes to mystery stories, but it's just kind of a trope thing. It's never usually the first suspect who you think it is. Oh. Drink some water while there's some weird cutscene going on.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
What are you doing?
Start with this.
That's a good question. Who are you? What are you doing?
I can answer all of your queries.
You sound like my AI. Are you my AI? You got glowing hair parts and stuff.
Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
Not helpful.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Oh, I was right.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
Why were you dancing like that? And why is there a skeleton in here?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation. Like why she was dancing that way. But my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head's all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
That's kind of trippy.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental lock 1.
Mental locks?
Is Date repressing memories of some kind?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
I'm asleep.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness.
Oh, mental lock number 2.
This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component.
Uh-huh.
Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
What's with that smile?
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Sinking in the brain. Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Okay. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Oh, so it might not just be Date, is what you're saying. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks, it's displayed in the upper left corner. Like right now, turn on the light. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. Oh. Huh. Oh my god, my eye, what? Ooh, okay. Is that normal or is the game glitching? I don't know if that looks right. Oh, and the second I moved it, okay, that's weird. Is that supposed to happen? Like if I stand still, it just starts freaking out? That does not look right. Yeah, that does not look right. How do I pause? Good enough. The menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. The game will also auto-save, but you can save manually with save if you... Yeah, that doesn't look right. There's no way that they would have programmed the game to get that eye crazy. Hold on. Does anyone in the chat know if that looks right? Like, is that supposed to happen? I may have to do like a quick Google search to see if that's like a graphical glitch or something. Because let me see. Let me check my computer. Yeah, my CPU isn't even halfway there. Hold on, let me see if my CPU goes up if I stand still. Oh god, my eyes. Yeah, no. My CPU isn't freaking out, and my GPU is absolutely fine. So it might be a game thing. Let me look that up real quick. Sorry. Like I said, game's in borderless, so if I click off, it's gonna completely pause. I just have to make sure, because that doesn't look right. I have the Somnium files. Graphical glitch? I don't really know what to search for. A bizarre glitch. Crash bug? Oh, let me see. I'm sorry, I just have to look this up real quick because, like, if the game's gonna do that every time I stand still for like 2 seconds, that just doesn't look right. It looks like the game is like frying or something. Availability, version differences. Oh wait, issues unresolved. Visual artifacts and Somnium scenes. Oh yeah, this is exactly my problem. Hold on. Let me see. Visual artifacts that show up during Somnium scenes when standing still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a bug. It's not supposed to happen for sure, according to this. When standing still in Somnium scenes, instead of environment freezing, everything speeds up, and in short moment, majority of game window turns artifacted white. Bug happens when frame rate exceeds 100 FPS, even momentarily? That's what happens? Is it because my FPS is too high? Cap the frame rate below 100 FPS. Set frame rate capping or simply disable VSync to enable game's own 60 FPS cap. Well, I don't have VSync on. Make sure that frame rate does not go beyond 100 FPS by capping at least a couple frames before 100 FPS. When the Somnium scene is over, it is safe to remove the frame rate cap until the next one. Weird. And that bug hasn't been patched? This game been out for like 3-something years or something? Okay, how do I do the frame rate capping? Because when I was setting the video settings for this game, there was no options for FPS. Like, there was none. Like, I can set like the resolution, and I can change like some rendering options like MSAA and stuff. Like, I have the game set to the absolute max it can go, but I didn't turn on VSync, and I don't have there were no options to set the FPS. Do I have to do this in some third-party way? God, that's such a bummer. Okay, hold on. Let me get some. Let me play some music at least, so it's not too quiet. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm real sorry about this, everyone. I didn't know that this bug was a thing. There's more manageable levels. See, there are multiple methods. Frame rate exceeds 100 FPS. Yeah, let me check the Steam community. I'm looking for like the quickest fix possible. I don't want to have to like download third-party software or do like a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Let's see. High frame rates. Is there any way we can possibly limit the frame rate of just this game without having to change our PC settings? says turning off VC sync. One person in the Steam forum says turning off VSync and anisotropic filtering seems to have solved the problem for me. I don't think I have either of those things on. It says great find, turning off these two settings that should keep high frame rates without issues. But we have another person saying I tried this yesterday, but it didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, turning off VSync and filtering solved the graphical issue for me. The FPS is forced to 60 instead. Alright. There's a multi-paragraph one here. Someone says that they did a lot of testing on this and the results were extremely weird. Nothing worked until you put the game on the lowest settings with VSync AF off, windowed 720p. If I bumped it to everything off, it worked. If I changed the settings to on, lowering all settings to full screen, absolute lowest fixes it. Yeah, that's pretty inconsistent. All right, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to restart the game and change the video settings, because you can't change any of the video settings in the game itself. You have to do it as the game is launching. So one second. I'm gonna save so I don't have to rush back to this place again. Okay. Okay, and I quit the game. Let me just all right, so let's get the game launched again. Get Steam. Once again, real sorry for this. I didn't know that this bug was a thing. I'm also surprised that it hasn't been fixed when the game's been out for so long. Let's see, go ahead and hit play. All right, video options. Okay, so the game gives me 6 options total. It has quality, which is low, normal, and fantastic. I have it on fantastic. There's window mode for borderless, windowed, and full screen. I have it on borderless. There's the resolution, which I have set to 1440p because that's my monitor. And I have anti-aliasing between none and MSAA times 16. I have it set to times 16. I don't think that's a problem because none of the anything I just read said that the anti-aliasing was the issue. They said if you turn off VSync and the pardon me, and the anisotropic filtering, if you turn both of those off, the bug will go away. But the issue with me is that yeah, none of them were on to begin with. Both VSync and the filtering were unchecked. I did not check those. So yeah, when someone says that, hey, this worked for me, and you know, it seems to be a weird bug. I don't think that there's a specific way to fix it. So I might have to try a couple of these different suggestions. I need to find a way to cap the FPS. Because the way VSync works is that VSync syncs the game to your monitor, right? Like it syncs the frame rate. Like I have a 240 hertz monitor. It's 240 or 244. It's one of those two. So if I tick on VSync, that's not going to help limit the frame rate like at all. But there's no options to limit the frame rate in the game's video options, which is unfortunate and weird because you would think that video games on PC would allow you to cap your frame rate. Don't tell me that I'm going to need a third-party option for this. Man, that's going to be a real bummer because I don't know how long it's going to take to do any of those. Hold on, let me get some music going again. There we go. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This probably isn't going to fix anything, but I always like to be thorough. I'm gonna go to the properties, local files, and verify integrity of game files, just in case, you know. Because usually whenever I have any kind of issues on Steam with a game, like verifying the integrity of the files usually helps. But that's usually when the game crashes. Like if the game just randomly crashes out of nowhere, I verify the files and everything's good. This wasn't a crash. It's a visual glitch, but you know, I just want to be thorough. I am also, once again, terribly sorry about this. Here's the thing. If it takes me too long to try and fix this, or if nothing I do works, I'm probably just gonna have to end the stream early and then like delete the VOD, which would suck. But like, there's no way I'm gonna play the game where standing still for 2 seconds makes the game essentially turn white and glitchy. All right, the file validation is done. Because like, I don't want to hurt anyone's eyes, or I don't even know if that's an epilepsy risk. Because the screen wasn't flashing, but it kind of reminds me of that, and I don't want to give anybody a seizure. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try launching the game again, and just going to see that if it just bugs out again. Because if it does, then I'm going to have to look into further issues. But if not, we can just move on. So go ahead and pause that music. Open up I again. And here's hoping that the bug just goes away. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Nope, manual save, please. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what's happening? Oh. Interesting, it's like some kind of recap thing. It just shows you scenes of things you've seen. Okay, is it gonna freak out? I'm standing still. Huh. Is it actually fixed? I think it might be fixed. It's not freaking out. The one thing I noticed, none of the textures in the area are moving. When I move, then the textures move, but then they stop moving. So I'm assuming that's how it's supposed to be. Because before, the textures were just moving non-stop and then glitching out. Sorry, clicking around on some things. I think we might be good, though. I think we might be good. Our problems may have just magically gone away with the power of turning the game off and on again, and also validating the files. Let's see, I'm just double checking through Steam one more time. And because the whole weird thing about the issues is that everyone tried something slightly different. But the main thing they said was, hey, cap your FPS, but I have no way of doing that without any third-party things. You think that's intentional? Yeah. I'm thinking it's intentional too, because it's not glitching and trying to flashbang you. So I'm guessing that's the way it's supposed to be. All right, good. Yeah. So if it starts glitching again, then maybe all I have to do is validate the files again and it'll fix itself. But if that happens again and validating the files again doesn't work, then I'd have to look into third-party options. And if the third-party options look like they'll take too long, then just, you know, like, I don't want this to be a technical difficulty stream. You know, that I'm pretty sure that's not why people showed up today, to watch me dig around into the guts of a game and try and figure stuff out. So, but everything seems to be fine for now, and that's all that matters. All right, let me drink some water real quick. Okay. What am I doing? Turning on a light, right. I am very curious about this skeleton that's just sitting here.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door. You could also try interacting with the native FPS of your monitor and see if that does anything. Oh, my frames though. I could do that if it starts messing up. I just have to remember to change the FPS back after.
It appears all I have to do is open this door.
Can't interact with it?
I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I'm sorry, this song is really good, actually. Holy shit.
Let's see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Ibo over to it and investigate. A winter iris and a switch.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Grab, smell. Smell.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
I guess?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Too hard? Oh.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it,
Correct.
so I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
The flower is just gone? You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. You can also view your controls in the menu. Yes, thank you, game. So you just have a plant in your nose now? Okay. I see that this game has its... This game's gonna be flip-flopping between serious and goofy moments, which I do appreciate. It's good to have some levity from time to time. Keep you on your toes. Switch.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Turn on
Now
switch.
I can activate the switch.
What was that? It was a lady there.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
Would rather be sleeping.
Okay, that's 1 out of 2. You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. Yay. But there's another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to menu, then file, then appendix. Let's see, so we got some wine. We have a standing lamp and a basket. Yeah, I can go for a drink.
A glass of wine.
Does that say Ponsai wine? Spike Chunsoft original wine. Spike Chunsoft is the devs of this game, by the way, if people didn't know. 1972. Smell, have a sip, investigate. I think we've had enough smelling. Have a sip is actually very, very tempting. But if anything plays out like the plant, Date would probably just have Iba drink the entire bottle or something. The only thing is I also don't know if I can only choose one or if I would be allowed to do more than just that. Let's try investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine.
You know what? Hey, have a sip.
Leave it to me.
Oh,
Hey!
just, that's a lot more than a sip. And that's just right from the bottle. Well, shit, okay.
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Okay, she's an emotional drunk.
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Oh, there's something red in that skeleton's eye, actually. What is that? Looks like bloodstain. Oh, now I can... Oh, skeleton, yeah.
Skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Talk? What, talk to the skeleton? Okay.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
It's
Are you finished?
a skeleton. What do you...
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Is your day also ruined?
A skeleton.
All we can do is talk to it. I guess the bleeding in the left eye bit isn't important. It's in this basket.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Search, tackle, where basket? Okay, it's official. Date's the kind of guy who totally just loves messing with people. It was the same thing with the inspector when the game first started, and it's the same thing here. Because mind you, Date's the one giving Iba the orders. What happens if I tackle it? Does she just throw herself into the... I'm so tempted. But I don't know if this is the kind of game where it's like your choices matter or not. Like choosing the wrong choice sets you back or something. I honestly don't know. I'm very tempted. But you know what? If I wear the basket, that's also searching the basket, because to wear it, I have to tilt it upside down. And if there's anything in it, it'll fall out. So that's like 2 birds with 1 stone with the options. Yes. Yes. Wear the basket.
Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
Okay, that's interesting. The skeleton has a basket as well. Wait a minute. The skeleton was bleeding from the left eye. And the left eye is the same eye that Date has. Where, you know, where Iba's in his left eye. Oh.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Oh.
A skeleton.
No new options. Okay. Got a oh god, what happened? Oh jeez. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I made the big mistake of clicking and dragging a little too far, because somehow my mouse flew off screen and clicked into OBS. My bad. There's no cursor lock option that I saw. I can double check though, because I don't want that to keep happening. There's cursor speed, but there's no screen lock, so I can accidentally just drag my mouse off the screen, so I have to be very careful. Alright, back to the basket.
A basket.
Search the basket, although there's probably nothing in it because we just wore it.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra.
Never mind.
And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
No, I can't tackle the basket. God damn, I should have tackled the basket.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Turn off the light, lift up, kick. Well, we probably need that on because we can't interact with anything if it's in the dark. So if we turn it off, we might not be able to interact with it anymore. No football today, unfortunately. Let's try lifting it up. Maybe we can carry it around like a torch. Or it can be glued to the ground instead.
It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
Let's try kicking it. Okay, skull rattled.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
Didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
Please don't kick the skeleton.
What are you, a thug?
I wonder if the skeleton is supposed to be some representation of Date in his dream. Because the left eye bleeding, Date's left eye, Iba covering her head in the basket, and the skeleton also being covered, the kicking. I think the skeleton is related to him.
A skeleton.
It's investigate. Let's not hit it. Let's investigate it. Because that might be
There are
Date.
traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
A skeleton.
Well, it's the only option we have. Might as well.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya!
Wow. It's not.
What?
Iba, look! The wall!
I don't know if we should have done that, but there was literally no other option in the room. Oh, hey, we're alive.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
Oh, it's that guy.
Who is he?
Just phased right through the door.
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item. Insomnia. There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. That sounds like a hint for like a secret collectible or something. A hidden item. Can't eat anymore. Am stuffed. Can I walk over that? No, I cannot. Is there something here in the kitchen? Oh. Is that a ball?
What?
Oh, it's an eyeball. Day 1 Date be acquired. And I got an achievement. Dream Destination Duty Intern. Okay. Game must have collectibles then. So there's a gun and there's a door. Gun, please.
Gun came out of the skull?
Pick up, investigate. Investigate.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
What?
Who did you hear that from?
A gun.
Pick up gun.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Alright, I'm actually just carrying it around now. Door.
A door locked with a padlock.
Put gun in keyhole, shoot. I don't know. Putting the gun in the keyhole strangely sounds like the better option. Maybe the gun is a key. I didn't look at the barrel, but the barrel was shaped a little differently from what I saw.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Yeah, the barrel is totally a key. Look at that.
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
Hey, look at that.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good.
And I won't remember anything, according to her.
I'll open it.
It's that guy. And he's got a gun. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I see. Who was that and why did he shoot that lady? Colorful and bright. Jesus. Okay. We did it. We woke up. I think. My eyes. Day 2, Saturday. This is a bright game, bro. At least during the transitions. Police headquarters, Saturday at 9:21 a.m. Is this the boss's office? Got a Christmas tree set up.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Police officer mannequin. A police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
That was the moment I started to worry about boss's mental health. I mean, this is quite a colorful room for anyone's office, actually. Shelves. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. A tombstone. Rip. Oh, missed the one. Here we go. There are wine bottles lined up. A cabinet. Shelves. Door. The entrance. So is this some kind of like party they're planning for or something? A chair.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
So you're a kid at heart, is what you're saying? Matryoshka.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Kaname. The kanji for key can be read as Kaname. But that's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. He doesn't know anything about himself past 6 years ago. And 6 years ago was when the game mentioned something about like some sort of killing that happened. So there's no way that that's not connected. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
Don't make me get HR, boss. We talked about this.
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Oh god, he does talk. Boss's friend, Mario.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Wow, okay. It's quite a past. And now RC car. Sorry, I'm told for anyone who may not be used to be playing these kinds of games, I'm totally the do what the game wants you to do last kind of guy. Just because I like lore and learning bits and tidbits and stuff. I apologize. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. It's a volleyball. A tanuki.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I don't fucking know. What? It's a tanuki statue. I think I've heard something about that before, but I never like looked into it. A flag with big catch on it. A soba restaurant door curtain. Why do you have all of this stuff? Happy birthday banner. Happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago though. A pumpkin carves like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill?
God, Dante's like, oh my god, this is my boss.
Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
A pumpkin. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I would rather have a somewhat eccentric, easygoing, fun boss than like a purely strict, all-business boss. You know, it would probably make work a little less stressful. Unless they were incompetent, then give me the stricter one, please. A bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Ton of things stuffed in it. An electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Okay. An electronic darts game. A police poster. She's got so much junk in here. A snowboard. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
No? It's crazy that you can actually click on all of this stuff. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. Map. Ooh, some world lore. Maybe. Map on the wall. Oh, damn. You're not going to give me more of that? A stationary bike for indoor training. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
A symbol. God, reminds me when I played cymbals back in high school band. Good times. Good times. A plaster figure.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
I have never agreed with something that someone said so much as I do in this moment in time. So much. Decorated Christmas tree. That's been there since the first time I was in this room. Poster. Poster. And, oh, saw something. Coat hanger. There's a lot of stuff hanging on that coat hanger. I can't believe the game's letting me interact with all of it. Okay, I think that's... Wait, thought I saw something. Anything green? What? Nope, here it is, lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. Don't know why that's in here. Triangular ruler. Okay. Public bath door curtain. Once again, why is all of this in here? It's like we took an old storage unit and converted it into an office and didn't clean out the storage unit. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
Your what?
Guy had a huge face.
What's his grandfather's death mask? Okay. Alright, I think I've gotten everything but this computer and the desk. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front. There are? Oh, there is. I actually didn't notice.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
You need to elaborate. A dead clock. It's right twice a day.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What? Because if I remember, if you want to convert Japanese yen to like the US dollar, it's a rough approximation of taking 2 zeros off the yen. So like 100 yen is like around $1. So if this costs 10 billion yen, that's like millions of dollars. I'm not going to do the math right now.
What are you, in elementary school?
Persian rug is laid out. Indeed it is, for it is a rug. Computer. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. Oh, it's one of those all-in-one type computers. I've yet to see an all-in-one computer that's actually decent. All of them are pretty mediocre. When it comes to performance. There are no gaming PCs, that's for sure. Alright, boss, I'm done looking at every single little thing in your room. Why am I here? She's sitting on the desk casually. Still casually. So, I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
Okay, you know what? I take back everything I've said up until this point. That's a really good point. If we're 6 stories underground with no windows, yeah. What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
And you don't have like one of those like name tag or nameplate things on your desk?
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
So about Mizuki. Or is it Mizuki? About this person.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Oku. Words. I've been reading all this time, and for some reason I still can't read. Mizuki Okiura. There we go. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
But why was she carrying what looked to be the murder weapon? What's going on? Mysteries. About Renju, Okiura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention, an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Oh, hey, I missed an item. Hello, there you are.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. How did I miss all of this stuff over here? Coffee maker sitting on the shelf. Saw something else, a giant shogi piece. It's a king shogi piece. I should learn how to play chess one day. I definitely don't know. About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Let's see, is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
She doesn't have the same AI thing in her eye. So I wonder why they took her eye.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
Why don't I have a cell phone? I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. So, about the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible.
But is the killer from 6 years ago already dead?
So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
What happens if I ask about it again?
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified,
It was that bad, huh?
if that's how you want to interpret it.
What happens if I ask again?
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
That's fucked up and unfair and untrue.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
Bruh.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
What happens if I ask again?
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
What happens if I defy orders and ask again? I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Alright, that's the end of it. Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
A self-report? Oh, that's weird. Okay, that... Alright, it could just let itself out, huh? Okay. Date does not seem to mind. I assume he can't feel that eye. If it could just pop out of his face and he's like,
Hello!
well, that's inconvenient.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
My eye. Oh, look, because she's looking at me, I can look at myself. Oh. So I can still see through her, even though she's not in my face? That's an interesting way to, like, gather information in places. It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Aiba's my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. Technology of the future. I see myself, as she sees me.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
Yeah, he's more annoyed than bothered with his eye popping out on its own.
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
I like how the other two aren't even saying anything about him literally talking to... Well, I was gonna say himself, but that's also technically not true, because Aiba's an AI, so he can say, oh, I'm talking to Aiba. I don't freaking know.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Okay, there's the line. The line has been drawn.
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
No, it's just the searing... I'm just delusional from the searing pain of having my eye jump out of my socket. Just you know, you know. About I, about my eye, about AI, so about I, but that's... Is this all the same question? Boss is looking at Aiba. My left eyeball is Aiba. She sees things differently than I do. about my eye.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
What? About eye?
I've been thinking a lot lately about myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
So about Iva.
Hey boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me, I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Pewter. So about AI. Or I.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Where is this coming from? This isn't the question I asked.
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Oh, okay. So, why'd you jump out of my face?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Oh, okay.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me. Oh, are we flashing back?
The official title is AI Ball.
Well, he's an eccentric looking individual.
You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
Is... Oh, okay, this is a part of his glasses. Okay, because I was looking up here, and I thought that was like a half-closed third eye for a second. No, it's a part of his goggles. Okay. I was about to go, hold on, what?
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Huh. Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. Now, the only question I'm curious about is that, was Date missing an eye, so they made a new eye for him to replace it? Or did Date have to have one of his eyes removed and then replaced with that? That's what I'm curious about. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Well, I like that they're actually explaining how it works. There's a lot of times in writing, they'll kind of hand wave it and say, don't worry about it, it just works. Suspension of disbelief. But here they're like, oh yeah, here's how it works. So, you know, you're kind of... I can't read the whole thing.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. So, why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
Oh,
You have?
I know you're here to tell me that, but back inside, please.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
So get back in my face. No. This is a silly question to ask, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway because I like being thorough.
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Yeah, figured. Who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Is that some kind of kid? Drinking some water here.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
24. Okay, well maybe he'll look more like an adult if I could see like the full body, because from here it looked like a teen of some
I
kind.
have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Map. When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check on the tutorial by going to menu, file, then appendix. Are you gonna get back in my face? No? No? Okay. So map, we have the Matsushita Diner. Let's go. I should have looked at that map a little more. It's the only place we could go, but I just wanted to, you know. I like world lore. Matsushita Diner, Saturday, 10:18 a.m.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else.
I'm here to loiter. I'm not here to
I'm
loiter.
with the MPD.
I flashed my badge. Special Agent Kaname Date.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
That is a flowery knife.
His mother.
Which, by the way, I don't know how good of an idea it is for if anyone in law enforcement showed up and said, "I'm here to ask a couple questions," and then you emerge from the back holding a kitchen knife. I mean, you probably shouldn't do that.
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Could you please put the knife away, ma'am?
Could you put that knife down, please?
Ah, yes.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Well, before I start looking around this room, I'm going to save because I haven't done it in a while. Alright, well, apologies for possible blasphemy, but I am not a save rotator. I tend to save over the same slot over and over, because nothing I've seen in the game tells me that there are branching paths or anything like that yet, so override. If the game does show that there may be like branching paths or something like that, I might consider rotating saves, but normally I don't. Alright, and now what I'm going to do here is that I'm just going to run to the restroom real quick, just take a small break. The stream's been going for a little over an hour and a half now, so I'll be right back, do some stretching, maybe grab a snack, and then I'll be back, and then we'll continue with this for a little while longer. So yeah, be right back. Enjoy this background song. It's really, really peaceful. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm back. Yep, sorry about that. I was going a little longer than I expected. Hold on, let me get my arms on real quick. I had to help put a Christmas tree away, because Christmas is over now. Oh no, okay, they work now. Okay, good. There's different paths, but they all lead to the same route. Oh, okay, I see. Good to know. So, I bought something for me to munch on. I'll open it if I feel like I start getting hungry. But for now, it's just gonna sit there. Alright. Allows you to read information about people you've spoken to or terms you've heard. It is updated as the story advances. And I got an album photo. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. Oh god, they're gonna be timed in the future. You can view photos you've collected at any time. Collect them all. Oh wow, you got things like concept art? Huh. Interesting. I'll look at this some other time. So I suppose this would be a good place to visit, like, if I, you know, like, once the stream's over and the next time I come to play this game, you know, this could be a great way to, like, catch me back up to, like, what happened. Because you have, like, character profiles and, you know, terminology. Yeah, nice, nice. Tab out. There we go. Alright, pardon me, ma'am, but the way I conduct business is that I look at everything and then I talk to you. It's just the way I do things. Forgive me. I like learning lore and information and such. My apologies. Please be patient. A small sitting cushion.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Still a cushion. A low table.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Oh god, the second she said cayenne is the second, like, I had a flashback to just how awful my spice tolerance is. I have next to no spice tolerance. Literally, or legitimately, the hottest thing I can handle is like a jalapeno Cheeto. Like, if I eat one flaming hot Cheeto, I will launch into a coughing fit. I have no spice tolerance. Which is a shame, because I like to taste the spicy food, but spicy food doesn't like me.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Neither of us can figure out what the sauce is. Maybe we can ask about it. Disposable chopsticks. I should learn how to use chopsticks one day. Well, relearn. I have been taught in the past. I just didn't retain the information, nor did I do anything with said information when taught.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
Ooh.
She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
She forces Ota to buy them. Does Ota have like a controlling girlfriend of some kind, ma'am, or? Is the person you're referring to a VTuber, ma'am? Is she peddling her merchandise and getting people to buy them? That's just merchandising. Oh, I can zoom on it? Yeah. The cardboard box. Azamon.co.jp. Nice. And the smile is a frown now. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Oh, slip on top.
Is Great Grin.
Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Model? Oh, is he like in a gunpla? Does he buy like models? Or is it like figures of some
You
kind?
should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Oh, sure, let's completely just... Alright, no privacy for them. Here we go. Yep, yeah, that's a figure. A set? Is that what it says on the bottom?
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
One quick question. I mean, one quick moment. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Did she investigate already? A set. All right, I guess she. It's still green, so I assume there's still more about it. The item description says something about a solid model. It's still green. What? I could still interact with the slip, but I don't think that's going to be any different. Huh. Oh, wow, okay. I see. So you can interact with the slip with the zoom and the X-ray, and even though it says the same thing, it still counts it as two different interactions. Alright, I got it. A beer ad on the wall.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
More beer ads. Menus. What do you serve here? Menus are written on the wall in Tanzaku paper. Window. Nothing but a window. Fortune. It says good luck. Thank you. Lucky cat. A lucky cat statue.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
Oh, I actually didn't know that. Window. That's not a thing. No table. Menu. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Cheek? This is my #1 VN. The writing in this game is A+. I've enjoyed the writing in this game so far. This is nice. I mean, my only VN experience, like the only visual novels I've ever played was all of the Danganronpa series. That was my kind of introduction to virtual novels. And I was like, man, I should play another one sometime. And then here I am with this one. I really like the writing so far. Like, everyone's got personality. You know? It's pretty good.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
Any on the table? Calendar.
That's just the calendar. Thank goodness we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is. I'm kidding, of course.
Both of them are like, huh. It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. Huh. Should probably update that calendar, ma'am. A table. A round chair.
A large jellyfish.
Sure. There's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
I mean, I can kinda see it. Like, this is the body and these are the legs. It's a round chair, though. Knife. There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. Zoom.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh, it was a gift. Maybe a Mother's Day
Ota gave me
gift.
that knife for Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, I was
when he
right.
in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me.
Wait, then that's a pretty old knife. Because if that was in elementary school, and he's 24 now, yeah, that knife is... You've had that for a long time, and it looks to be in really good condition. It's well taken care of.
Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Oh, that's really nice, actually. Kitchen knife with a floral pattern. The words, Mom, I love you always carved on the handle. Say Ota gave it to Mayumi for Mother's Day. Indeed. Stool. It's a stool. Clicked on the wrong thing. Clicked on the wrong thing again. Counter. The counter. Poster. Bucket. A bucket.
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
Hey now, don't judge a book by its cover. Besides, I have no memory of my youth. I wouldn't know.
A bucket. I don't understand why a bucket would remind someone of a delinquent youth, but it's a mop. A bucket, a mop. See, but the game adds enough variety to just looking around to the point where sometimes it makes you want to click on everything because you don't know if the game's just gonna go, yup, that's exactly what it looks like, or when the game's gonna hit you with some random dialogue. I like that. It makes you want to click everything because you don't know when you're gonna actually get dialogue and when the game's gonna go, yup, yep, that's a thing that exists. All right, out of all of the things that exist, that is indeed one of them. Yes. A bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it. Beer cases. Oh, so they sell alcohol here. Okay. Autographs.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Ooh, from where?
Who?
Some celebrity's autograph. Did they sign all of those? Huh. I could see the kitchen area past the counter. A swinging door.
A swimming door.
What?
A swinging door.
A swinging door. I can't look at the slippers. It's a photo. I can't tell what's on it from here. Time to zoom. Either I'm looking at this picture wrong or this guy has one giant eye.
Family photo, huh?
Mayumi and Ota, when they were younger. The other person appears to be Ota's father.
Family photo. Looks like Ota and his mother and father. I swear I'm looking at that picture wrong. Does he have one giant eye? That looks like one closed eyelid. What? Unless Cyclopses exist in this world, I must be looking at it wrong. Okay, let's see. Am I missing anything else before I actually talk to the person I came here to see? Which is not her. I did not come here to see her. I'm here to see her son, but still. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. My apologies, ma'am, for standing here awkwardly for the past 10 minutes looking at everything. Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. She must really like flowers. Hey, you know what? Let's start with a classic small talk opening. So how about that weather, huh?
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Ah, good old small talk. I love it. So tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here.
A very successful diner.
I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Does her shirt say hipster? I think that says hipster.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kabasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
This establishment is near a district that's been off limits for 8 years. So that means that the location probably isn't very good to be next to a restricted district of some kind. Are her customers the people who live in that district? Does anyone live in that district? Huh. How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Did you pay them back? Where is your husband?
I buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Huh. You know, one interesting thing about her design that I like is she says that she clearly loves flowers. You can see the flower motif, the flowers on the knife. Her hat is kind of like a sun hat. I don't even know if that's the right hat I'm talking about, but it's like, it's clearly much bigger than what a normal sun visor would be like. So that leads more towards the flowers slash gardening aspect of her design. That's nice. That's nice. About Shoko, about your husband. I decided to ask her about Shoko, just in case. Oh, never mind, that's not her husband. I'm still learning names. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to Mayumi.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
So, is Ota here?
That boy. He's been hanging out at this office building lately.
It seems he is a practitioner of a certain kind of martial arts, it seems.
What kind of office?
Maybe.
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Is your boy a rebel of some kind?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Does that have anything to do with the figure in the box? This A set? What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Don't worry about it. I can't remember anything from 6 years ago. We gotta get that figured out. So why does Ota hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
Huh?
What?
Is that what they refer to this A-set person as?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess.
Oh no.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
He just sounds like a really big fan. Maybe a tier 3 sub.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, don't worry. I've already invaded your privacy before you gave me permission to. I'm totally sorry. Curiosity and all that. But I guess that means maybe we can... Oh, I meant to say X-ray. Oh no, maybe it gives me some new information, but probably not, because the words are black or grayed out and not green. A-set. Yeah, nothing new. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Yep, it's all coming together.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
I don't watch those, what do they call them? Tubers on the internets. I do not know this agency. Can you call him?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Ma'am, are you telling me your 24-year-old son does not possess a cell phone?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Oh, so you're lying. It's either that or he got a phone behind her back.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
I mean, yes?
Date, I've found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is Aset a group name?
Okay, completely somewhat unrelated, but hearing the name Aset just reminds me of Yakuza 5 with T-Set with the idol group there. So I wonder if it's like a Japanese thing to name idol groups like a letter and then set, or if it's some kind of wild coincidence.
No, it is a single artist.
An Aset figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate. I have never heard that word before. I don't know if that's a real word or like a name, but now I'm curious.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
It's time to go. But first, more questioning. About this idol. She mentioned a box, which I've already looked into. Alright, guess it is time to go, unless there's something in this room that I missed. Nope, looks like I got everything. Thank you, ma'am. I've gotta go. I can't zoom out on this map. That's a shame. I want to see the world map. Maybe this is all to see, and I'm just thinking too grand scale. All right, Lemniscate. Seems to be a small world. Some of these connections are all connecting together. I wonder if Date's even driving that car, if it's just on like autopilot. Because if Iba can bring the car around, we can assume that autopilot might be a thing. Lemniscate, Saturday at 11:45 a.m.
That's him?
Oh yeah, that's him.
Correct.
The backpack gives it away.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
Car does both. Nice.
Who are you?
Oh. I showed him my badge. Special Agent Kaname Date. I then JoJo pose.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Man, he's got a stickered up laptop and everything. This guy is full on otaku. Pardon me, Ota. Whatever you're doing, you can do it for like 5 minutes. Give me a moment to take in the surroundings. It's a part of my procedure. A large window. Yes, indeed, that is a window. What's on the other side of it, though? Is that just a hallway? A plant.
Date, look! Ants!
Sounds so excited.
Look at them go! Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
I mean, I think it's better to like insects than don't like them. Just because it's less stressful that way. Yep, still a plant. With ants in them, apparently. So far, a sofa. It's a sofa. It's a sofa. A low table in front of the sofa.
Hey, Iba. What do you think would happen if I flip this table over right now?
No, do not give in to your invasive thoughts.
It would come out of your salary.
You're probably right. Guess I won't.
A low table in front of the sofa. I should not flip it over. Look at all those magazines. A lot of magazines in that rack. Let's see. How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. I think I'll take a look at that. Lots of magazines. A vending machine full of drinks. A door. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty though. This isn't that kind of company. A high table. It's a high table. Indeed it is.
That is a high stool.
A high school?
No, Date.
This is why you click on everything. You never know if the game's just gonna, yep, that's a thing, or actually give you dialogue. I like it. Can't I point out the many lights on the ceiling? Come on, game, you're slacking. Let me click on literally everything. I'm kidding. That's an abstract painting that kind of looks like a map, but it's probably not. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
That's what makes it abstract. There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hung up. Plant. Logo. The company's logo. It's an infinity symbol. Lemniscate. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. How can you tell from here? You're not even using your zoom eye. Oh, no, wait, actually, I see it. I see it now that I'm staring. That's the reception desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts? Right. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Dante, please focus, bro. Ota's laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
Why would you?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Oh my god. Dante's invasive thoughts are so violent. I wonder what happens if I flip this table over that's in front of Ota. I wonder what happens if I randomly break Ota's laptop. Man, aren't invasive thoughts the craziest thing? You could just be driving down the highway and you could look over the barrier and say, I wonder what happens if I slam my car into the barrier. What would happen? It's a good thing as human beings, we have the ability to go, no, that's crazy, don't do that. But invasive thoughts are invasive thoughts. Okay, Ota, I've done taking in the room. Now it's time to question you. But first, I gotta look at you. Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. Kind of rude. I've already introduced myself. At least your mother paid attention to me when I was speaking to her. You kids and your technology. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
A little rude. Hey, kid, can you look at me?
No.
No.
I'm kinda busy right now.
I see me being a special agent does not affect this kid. He doesn't seem... He seems really busy. So, hey, are you a fan of A set?
How did you know that?
You're sitting in the building.
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
I like the receptionist. Oh, I assume that we'd probably get a chance to meet her eventually. So, what can you tell me about last night? Let's just... I'm done being nice. I'm gonna start grilling you now.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant?
Fuck.
Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
Oh my god, he knows his rights. This is the type of kid I hate the most. Punch it. Whoa, gee, what? Jesus Christ, am I that kind of cop? It's all right, bad cop time. For your sake, I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can do. Ota, I hate to tell you this, but I'm looking around the room and I'm not seeing any more green options. Ota, so you are quite literally leaving me with no other choice. I'm not seeing any alternate options anywhere. I'm looking. For your sake. You're gonna make me do bad cop. All right, I tried.
Date, wait.
Damn it.
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Then what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Alright. Kick him.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
Dosage of what?
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
Oh, we're gonna cut his Wi-Fi?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, look at all this.
Does Tessa refer to ASET?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
Wait a minute. Oh no, he's toxic! Look at his messages! Oh, Twitter. He's literally on Twitter like, oh no. You didn't hear she was late because she was... Oh man, he's defending her with his life. Listen to Invincible Rainbow Arrow again, you'll love it, I promise. I know you're saying this awful stuff for attention, it's okay, I love you, and Tessa loves you too. Tessa loves everyone, even you. It's all good, I just want you to understand, maybe you'll be an ASET fan now. Oh boy. He's doing the Twitter thing, he's doing the Twitter thing. No criticism or negative speak of his ASET is allowed whatsoever. One day she'll win the Nobel Peace Prize for her songs. I can hear Tessa's voice in my heart. She really is a nice person, you know? Tessa's #1. Okay, we get it, lol. Sheesh.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Ota Matsushita, 2008, 24. A young up-and-coming super genius author. Multiple award winner. Like, currently? He currently has multiple awards? Or is that in the future? Tessa's future husband. Oh, God. Oh, it's worse than I thought. At first, I thought he was just a fan who just really wants to see her succeed. But saying Tessa's future husband in his profile, he's just outright simping. Come on, kid. I'm trying to maintain respect for you. You're making it difficult.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's stirring up fake drama as well by interacting with himself.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting ASET and defending her all by himself.
Dude, Ota, bro. Come on, man. I try really hard not to judge people, but that's... Even I have limits.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
You could get banned from Twitter for doing that, man. Can I hit him now? Oh. Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell ASET
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Alright, well, now that I have your attention... Matsushita Ota, 24 years old. Kind of a loser. So, I'm sorry, I'm just curious about this. When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
Wait, what? Let me just get... Oh my god, he's adding her with every message! no, has she blocked you yet? There's no way she hasn't.
If she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Oh.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
Yeah, bro.
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
He's playing both sides of the field so he doesn't lose. Yeah, if you control the entire fight, you always win, but sometimes it's best just to not start the fight to begin with. And not sometimes, all the time. Just don't. Just don't. Human beings have a tendency to focus on the negative. You know? Like, that's why you see people all the time. They're like, man, 99 people can tell me I'm cool, but one person can tell me I suck, and now I'm in a bad mood. Just don't do that, kid. Come on.
Don't do it again, okay?
So, why are you here? Although I probably have an idea why.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
Yep, figures. He wants to see her in person.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
If that's the case, I'm honestly surprised they let just anyone sit here. You would think that you would need some sort of verification or something, but I could just be overthinking it. So, about last night. Let's talk about that
I'm
now.
gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies.
And then you'll have real enemies.
Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
Alright, talk.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
We've heard that name before.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Oh, kid, do I know her. Huh. I wonder if he wanted to meet her because he thought that she might be able to, like, get him into the building and be able to actually meet Tessa.
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Just a friend? Bro, she's literally half your age. She's 12 and you're 24. You must have met on the internet, maybe.
Yeah, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby.
Ah, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Yeah, don't call it that.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
How do you know her?
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
Well, that just gave me Steins Gate flashbacks. Hohin Kyoma. Man, memories. I watched that, like... When did I watch Steins Gate? It was, like, back in college, so, like... a while.
That is a lie.
Oh.
Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Maybe he's not a professional.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can call yourself something and not professionally publish anything.
So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
It's Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
Oh.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Can you tell me more? Also, hold on. I'm gonna open up the snack I have here, but it's in a wrapper and it's really loud, so I'm just gonna mute myself real quick so it doesn't pick up on the mic. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Ooh, cutscene. Yeah, that's a fair reaction. But Mizuki didn't run. So where did she find the pick? And why was she hiding in there? Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Yeah. Date's the roommate. So why did you use a payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Oh, that sucks.
Iba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
There she is.
And you are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before.
Date's like, I don't know how to respond.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising.
Oh no, he thinks she's cute.
Is something the matter?
Date, please. Professionalism.
No, nothing.
Ota's looking at Aset. Well, not really a look. More of a gawk, or an enraptured gaze.
Something wrong?
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
You're rather chill about it.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Why didn't either of you come to the police? He's looking respectfully. Good. Professionalism. Look respectfully.
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Huh. So, about Shoko, you know, the corpse.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami.
How do you know that?
I saw it on the news.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe that's why Mizuki didn't run.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
So about A-Set.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute. So cute. So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to wrap my head around, because, like, his behavior indicated that it was like she was trying to get his attention, but here they are sitting next to each other like they're old acquaintances or something. So it's like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around the relationship here.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air.
I mean, you would think most idols or people with social standing wouldn't like someone fawning over them to the point where literally every message of an imaginary fight on Twitter is added her with. You would think they'd probably keep him at a length, but oh, wait, hold on. Bots. Neat.
When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Okay, so I guess we might as well confirm, are you A-Set?
Let me confirm something. You're A-Set, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
What?
Thread, silhouette, A-Set.
What?
Fears!
Huh?
Upset, regret, A-Set.
Is this some kind of cheer?
Water!
Wet, sweat, A-Set.
Yay! A-Set, you bet!
Yeah, that's got to be like an in-community cheer of some kind.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
No leaving, we got a job to do. A-Set, you bet. Huh. So how old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
He said that out loud.
What?
He said that out loud.
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Yeah, I'm super curious. What is your relationship with this kid?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
He's also the one doing the bashing.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
I'm watching an injustice happen right in front of me. Do I snitch? There's no way Ota's actually gonna let me finish this thought. So about the sock puppet.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Yeah. Figures, there's no way he would actually let me tell her. So, you're friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am! Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
So, we're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Sorry about that. I was throwing the wrapper for the snack away.
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
Say what now?
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Oh my god, don't tell me you're gonna
Do it!
don't tell me you're gonna live stream this.
Mr. Date!
Whoa. Oh.
Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
Oh no, she's setting up to blackmail me.
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to blackmail me or something, aren't you? I know what you're doing. You're like, take me to the place with you or else I'll spread this on the internet or something. I like how the receptionist is just watching all this, like going, yep, just another day at work. Is something wrong?
Oh, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
Try it, kid.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
What is staring daggers at me? I like how he's mad at me and not her when she ran up and like hugged me and it's like, why are you mad at me? I literally didn't do anything. Acehead has a rather inappropriate smile on her face, given the circumstances. Yes, that smile is what we call smug. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
Oh no, Ota's mother was right. You are a witch.
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Why are you doing this?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
God, look at that smug smile. She knows she has social standing too. She's like, I'm a popular idol. Who's gonna believe? Who's gonna believe, huh? Who are people gonna believe?
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
I guess I've got no choice. Nothing new at the receptionist either. She's just standing there. You're a witness. Vouch for me. All right, let's go. Before I go, I'm gonna save. Also need some water. Man, how long has stream been going for? Almost 3 hours. Huh. I think we could probably do maybe like one more section and then we'll see what happens from there. What are our thoughts on Ota? Thoughts on Ota. Well, character-wise, I like him. I like him as a character. I would probably hate his guts, like, if I knew him, like, IRL. At least a little bit. But, like, there isn't a single character who I don't like so far. Like, I like everyone for different reasons. Like, Ota's fine. I'm waiting for the moment where he gets a chance to prove that he's, like, more than what he tries to be. You know, like, I'm a big fan of character development, you know? Like, I'm just picturing a moment happens in the future where he's like, oh man, I really gotta step up and really gotta actually save someone, and then he tries it, you know? And whether he succeeds or fails, what matters is that he tried. Because the game already proved that, hey, he saw a corpse and ran away. So now the game's gotta go, okay, danger time. It's time to help, you know? So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see if that happens. But he's fine. I like his design. Like, I like him. He's great. It's just, if I knew him IRL, I'd probably be a little annoyed at him. But he's a character, so it's cool. Going to the park. Oh, they sat in the passenger seat. I can't look behind me, so I assume Ota's behind me. This car isn't domestic. It's made in Australia, so the steering wheel's on the right side. Huh. That must feel weird driving on the left side of the road, but... Actually, is that weird? I don't think that's weird. No, wait. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. Okay, I thought Ota was the least interesting in the beginning of the game. Yeah, like, Ota now isn't blowing me away. I'm more interested in his future potential than how he is currently, if that makes sense. Because whenever I see a character get introduced, I'm like, okay, how are you right now and how will you be in the future? I like to think about that stuff ahead of time and look forward to see if that actually happens or not. That's because they also drive on the left side of the road.
And Indians use the left too.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking.
The steering wheel. Dashboard. The dashboard. The dash has a ton of stuff built in. It has the speedometer, tachometer. Is it tachometer? Tachometer? One of those two. And other meters and gauges.
This ride is pretty rad, huh?
It is indeed rad.
The dashboard. The center console. It's got AC and a radio controls in it. This is an older car, but it has a state-of-the-art computer installed in it. Iba can even remotely control it. The center console. Oh, just her, it seems. Already seen everything else.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Besides, it's nothing but straight road, and there's like one other car. We'll be fine. So, why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
Oh man, she is a streamer. I thought she was an idol in like the more traditional sense, but no. Huh. Huh. So Ota definitely is a tier 3 sub. There's no way he's not.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
The what?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Oh, and she plays She plays the universal version of Minecraft here. I see, I see.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
So how did you start working for Lemniscate then?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
That is true.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Huh. So, about Ota.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Is he in the back seat? Is he hearing all this? About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Well, do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
It's a
You aren't
mystery.
gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then tell me!
So look, about that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Huh? Do you mean the eventual reality that all humans die, or what?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
Okay, if that is true, imagine how awful that is. I remember when I was younger, you know how like kids like to talk about how, oh man, I wish I had this superpower because this or that, right? I remember one time someone asked me, man, don't you wish you had the power to like see into the future? And then I remember I said no. And they were like, huh, why? Wouldn't it be nice to know what's happening? And I looked at it, it's like, because it's kind of like this weird time travel stuff where it's like, if you know what happens in the future, like you start changing your actions if you don't like that future, but you just end up careening into it anyway, or sometimes it's weird. I just don't want to know when I'm going to die. That's horrific. If I knew the exact date and time and how I die, that'd be stressful as all hell. I don't care if it's like 60, 70, 80 plus years away. Like, I don't want to know that. I'd have an existential crisis probably for the rest of my life. It's like, oh, you're gonna die in a car accident. Like, neat. I am never getting in a single car in my life ever again. It will destabilize my life. I would go crazy. Please, I don't want to know.
Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
And she made me start getting all introspective and wordy, and she's joking. Ugh. The funny thing is, I don't think she's actually joking. Oh no, in games like this, I take everything that anyone says seriously until it's disproven. The game's going, hey, she got you. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, no, there was some significance to what she just said. All right, about my department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
Very specific. Alright, so what's your real name?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
Oh, what's happening?
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Oh no, did we know each other?
Something wrong?
Did we know each other when we were kids?
No, it's nothing.
Oh no, we knew each other, I think. Bloom Park, Saturday at 1:12 p.m. Oh, the police are still here.
Yukoname Date.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
So I guess Ota didn't come along. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Here I am again, but it's not raining this time. There's the Ferris wheel. It still reminds me of a giant eye, staring down. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. We're in for another cold fall.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
A merry-go-round horse, skewered upside down. Looks pathetic. Yep, that's a bench. I wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
I'll tell you, I understand that you're single and you don't like that you're single, but please don't take it out on the couples and the benches of the world. A bench for couples. A panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
A black and white bear? Hey yo, is that a Danganronpa reference? Yeah, she's talking about Monokuma. She has to be. Nice. Finally, a reference that I understand. I'm uncultured, but not that uncultured. A panda ride. Also, that panda ride was like right next to the table last time I was here. So it like moved a little. A parasol. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
Yeah, there's no way she's... Well, I don't know. She said she's 18, but she could be older. It's the control room of the merry-go-round. A holographic caution tape. Policeman, a local cop. A local cop. How's the investigation coming?
It's not looking too great. We searched all over here, but we didn't find nothing.
There's a fence around the merry-go-round, just like last time. A local cop.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed. The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse, and it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
Did they replace the horse? They took off the old one and installed a new one? That's the only thing I can think of if there's no signs of it being cleaned. There's no blood on the horse. That must mean... Horse is still green. I'm missing something. This is the horse that Shoko's corpse was put on. Alright, not green anymore. The roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Alright, well, Iris. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it cautiously. Or, no, curiously. Bad read. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
I wonder when they're gonna go into detail on why there's an entire district just completely restricted. I'm very curious.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago.
But why, though?
The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Oh, that explains it. What
An
happened?
explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat.
Hey, hold on. So we're in the middle of an area that had a chemical plant mess up thing? So does that mean it's not safe to be here? Or is it safe to be here now and they just never reopened it?
Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Yeah, so like what?
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Yeah, but shouldn't we all be here with like gas masks or something? Like, is it safe for us to be here?
Are we safe?
Oh wow, this game is reading my mind.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done.
You know what? This game's good. I like this game's writing because almost every time I start questioning something, like the next dialogue immediately addresses it. This is not the first time this has happened. Good. Good. This game and I is on. We're on the same page here.
Chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
Ah, my neck. All right. What are you doing?
I was trying find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here, like shadowy, hooded figures, going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite the imagination. Also, holy shit.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
Did I write this game? Maybe I wrote it. The game and I are too in sync. I don't know what's going on.
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Alright, well, Iris has proven that she's a big fan of Egyptian deities. She's already mentioned 2 of them, and she's named after one. I wonder if there's some kind of I wonder if that means anything? Or if it's just an interesting detail about her character.
The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon.
We've seen that word somewhere before, like earlier in the game.
It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on, what?
The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati.
You guys have an all-seeing eye on the back of your $1 bills?
Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
Huh. So why do you think this was a ritual murder again? You finish explaining.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
Oh god, so did Mizuki pull the... Wait a minute. If it was in the eye socket, did Mizuki pull the ice pick out of the eye socket? And was the eye still in the socket? Because if that's the case, then does Mizuki have the eye?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Mizuki?
You're wasting your time looking here, though.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
Are you pregnant or something?
I'm kidding.
You gotta stop with the
It's
jokes.
not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
Ah,
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
oh boy. Good thing Ota's not here to see this. Poor guy would be crushed. Oh. Area without walls this time. Hey, it's the steering wheel from before. Yep. Hey, and that's the dashboard from before.
I'm feeling kind of bored.
Is that a pun? Is that wordplay?
Seriously?
The dashboard, just as always. Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. So, how are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
No, you're not.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Gross.
I would put it right back where it came from.
Even grosser.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window. Please don't puke out the car.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat will be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Huh?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
Why did I just suddenly think of Sundowner? I can't hear the word invincible without immediately thinking of Sundowner.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Yeah, that flashback indicated we knew each other as kids in some way.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Sagan Sagan residence, Saturday at 3:09 p.m. What an eventful day.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I got work to do. I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye, wait. That was the dead woman in the Somnium. She had been shot by this other dude. Is that her mother?
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... No. It can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
Wait a minute. This is the house that was in the Somnium. Oh no.
You're
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom.
Don't you tell
Mr.
her.
Date said he's...
Nope.
Iris?
No.
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea in a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. That flower in the Somnium is not a flower. Is that an origami? With blood on it? Can't interact with it at all. All that does is remind me of, what was it? Heavy Rain. Yeah. The origami killer. And what time is it? It's 3 hours. This is... I am really curious, but this is probably a good place to call it. A slight cliffhanger, but something tells me no matter where I'd call it, it'd be a cliffhanger of some kind. So, yeah, this is probably a good place to call it. I should save. I haven't done that in a while. And one more time, cuz I'm paranoid. Yeah. Oh man, this game is more fun than I thought it'd be. Wow, why did I wait so long to play it? Jeez. Alright, hold on. I gotta move some things around. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, hopefully I can catch you next stream. Yeah, it was nice having you here. Thank everyone. Thank all of you for stopping by. I hope you all have, if it's not the new year for you yet, if you're not in like a super forward time zone, then yeah, happy new year, or happy almost new year. I mean, it's only 6:14 in the Eastern time zone here, so New Year is still a few hours away. Yeah, man, this was a lot of fun. I gotta play this again sometime. So yeah, for anyone who may be new here, I'm trying to stream at least once a week. Probably Saturdays are the best days for me to stream, just because like my day job takes a lot of my time Monday through Friday. So I might be able to squeeze in an extra stream sometime during the week, but I want Saturday to be like my, like if there is going to be a stream that week, it would definitely be on Saturday. So yeah, feel free to stay tuned. You can keep an eye on my Twitter or in the community section in YouTube for me to give updates about future streams or anything like that. I also have a Discord server as well, if you want a place where you can just, hang out in between streams. Also, if you haven't before already, feel free to give the stream a like, because the stream does turn into a video after, after the stream ends. So, likes help push the video out into YouTube's algorithm, and more people can see it, and we all know how YouTube works. So, yeah, I appreciate that. All right, I'm really bad at giving closing remarks because I just end up talking in circles, so I should probably just go. I hope you all enjoy celebrating bringing in the new year in your own way. I'll try and give an update within the next couple of days about what I'm going to be doing next week, because I'm thinking of either making a video or doing a live stream of just talking about what I have in planned, what I have in store for the channel, for my channel in 2023. I don't think it's a bad idea to like set out some goals and some stuff that I'd like to accomplish next year. So yeah, I'm still deciding on how I'm going to go about it, but I would like to make all that information public. So who knows, maybe I can play this You know, maybe I can play Somnium Files again next Saturday, and maybe sometime during the week I can maybe do a short stream about talking about stuff. I don't know. I haven't done a stream during the week except for this past Friday. Oh, my music's not looping. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'll work it all out. I've kind of been a little hesitant to do like just chatting streams just because, well, I don't know when people's schedules are, and doing a just chatting stream when no one can make it out would just be me talking to myself. You know, like if I'm playing a game, at least I have the game, but I'll work it out. It's all right. Once again, everyone take care. I hope you all have a good one. If you're the type who parties hard to bring in the new year, don't party too hard, but I'm not your dad. Do what you want. Just take care of yourself. All right. Yeah. Bye. Like I said, I talk in circles when I'm trying to say bye. I'm really bad at it. I gotta get better. Okay, see you. Goodbye. Take care. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, and if you haven't, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. Especially when I talk about when I'm going to, what I have planned upcoming for this next year. Hopefully some of my plans excite people. But yeah, I got to get all my thoughts together. I'm going to be spending the rest of the day kind of getting those thoughts together so I can present it properly. So, okay, yeah, I'm leaving for real this time. Okay, yeah, bye, goodbye, take care, goodbye.